Hi, I'm Pieterjan. I'm a product marketeer at Sensolus. Welcome to a new episode of Track and Talk. This is our channel where we keep track on how to make your assets visible from a small box to a giant container. And today I'm joined by Filip, Head of Partnerships at Sensolus.
Hey, PJ.
Glad to have you on the show, Filip.
Happy to finally be here.
Yes, finally we invited you. Hey, partners is an important part of our go-to-market strategy, so today we'll talk about that. But before we dive into that topic, battery is important at Sensolus, and I always want to ask to my guests, how do you charge your personal batteries? What gives you the energy throughout the day?
Good question. So for me, that's going to be definitely music, making music, listening to music, gardening, and sports, more specifically running.
All right, good to know, good to know. Today we won't talk about music or running, but we will talk about partners. Three main topics we will discuss. First of all, what is the value for Sensolus, for the partner ecosystem? What is the value for our partners within the ecosystem? And last but not least, we will do a very official revealing of the box. We will do the unboxing video for our partner demo box. First, start with the beginning. Why do we have a partner ecosystem at Sensolus, and what is the value for us?
Good question, PJ. And when we started this 5 years ago, we also draw that out. And in the first thing we had in mind was to scale our business.
Okay.
Of course, we were very good in, let's say, in Belgium around our HQ, in Ghent, we know our customers, we're very close to them. So it works kind of naturally. But if you want to scale, go to other countries, be in Europe, be active there. Well, how are you going to do that without hiring 1,000 people? Well, the best way we thought of then, and we're still happy with that, is to implement a partner network or partner ecosystem of value-added resellers that can, for us, sell this solution. So that's first thing, we scale the business. The second thing is, how are we going to train people? How are we going to give the technical support closer to our end users? Okay. And that's also why we count on our partners to do our support, to do the pre-sales, to really guide our customers end to end from pain points into process definitions into a really live and workable solution.
How many partners do we have at this moment?
Today we speak about 58 partners in our ecosystem.
That's quite a lot. So indeed, to summarize, they help us to scale the business because we're worldwide present. And secondly, it's important to integrate our solution well. We are technology product, I would say. So indeed, I understand the need to have an integrator in place.
That's a good point that you do handle there. I didn't go very much into detail there, but of course our solution, very often it's not standalone. Often it is standalone. Like I think you already had the episode with Steven where he talks about integrations.
Indeed.
So often customers, they don't only have our solution. They have many SaaS platforms that they want to integrate. And we are very good in what we do, asset tracking, optimization of assets. But what do we know about all the other systems and processes? So that's where our partners also come very much at help, because they know the processes and the systems at our customers, and they can integrate it into more viable, good solution for our customers.
All right, which brings us to the second topic is the value for the partners itself, because you already mentioned there are different type of partners. You talked about integrators. Can you just summarize for us what are the type of partners and what is the value they bring to our customers?
Good. Let's start with the most easy one, the one that everybody knows, the classics, the value-added reseller. So those are really the partners that going to sell our solution from A to Z. In this case, we sell a solution contains hardware, check that later, platform, and it's packed around in one solution, and they sell that. And what's very nice for them, what we see in our ecosystem, we have maybe, let's say, 2 segments in these partners. We sign a lot of auto ID partners, as we call them. Those partners are really specialized in logistics operations. They know processes at our customers, and they're often seeking for a solution for an asset that might leave the premises. So what about this end-to-end visibility? So today they have visibility in the logistics, in the HQ, in the operating centers, but they lose visibility once the assets leave the building, go to subcontractors.
You mentioned something important, and we didn't talk about that yet, but the value for our end users, in fact, because working with partners, they speak the language of the customer. And I would imagine that's also a really important part, working with partners. They are very close to the end user there. So that's probably where VAR indeed can help.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So they know those processes. They know that the customers have a pain point today in, okay, I'm unable to have checked the visibility of my asset when it leaves my premises.
Yeah.
Now these auto ID partners, they can really finish the puzzle, put the last piece in the puzzle for the clients and make it a complete visible picture. So that's one thing that they can do. And of course, it's a new revenue drive.
Okay.
That's very important. In the end, they want new revenue, no projects. With those projects comes project management, there comes support, there's pre-sales, so the whole phase they can deliver to us. On the other hand, in the value-added reseller world, there's also ICT partners. They are today very much suffering from cloud adoption. Suffering not really because they're not selling anymore, but it's just a different mindset.
Yeah. Okay.
Today, we are no longer talking about one big project, you take a margin and you run away. You talk about land, expand, really go far with your customer, go deep into conversations. It's all about ARR.
Yeah.
And that's where they come together and they go really to support our customers with ICT solutions.
All right.
Integration into ERP. ERP is one of the, I think, most common tasks that they can do.
We talked with Steven, the VP Engineering, about how to set up these integrations. It's all documented, so you can always take a look on the website. And Steven talks also more about the details of an integration, but indeed partners can support as well, as I understood it. Okay.
And these partners specifically, they are also seeking about new solutions.
Yeah.
They're maybe doing Microsoft, they're doing network solutions, and maybe it's time that they expand and talk to other personas with their customers. Also, expansion of portfolio, and it's revenue driven.
Yeah.
There's a second very important type of partnership at Sensolus. We call it MSP, Managed Service Providers. This actually means that, okay, I'm a managed service provider. I provide a service to my customers. Let's say I rent out containers.
Okay.
And I want to offer you as a client a service that I come and pick up your container when it's full, but you don't need to do anything. I do that for you. So I install the Sensolus trackers and I offer this service to my clients. I come automatically and pick up your containers once it's full. So we can have that. Our solution allows that to do it. They offer that service and going to provide that to their customers.
We're less visible. We're running more in the background in that case, or can we be very visible in that case as well?
Our portal or our platform is fully adjustable.
Yeah. Okay.
You can put your own logo, you can put your colors, everything can be branded, but it still will say that it's powered by Sensolus. So we are still visible. Customers will know that it's Sensolus. That's a little bit what we're going for. And then there's a third one. It's not over yet, PJ. So hold on. It's technology partners. So we often see in some of our segments that we have, again, a piece of the puzzle, but not everything. So we need another partner, another platform. It can be ERP. It can be a specific thing within a waste sector or a small detail within manufacturing that really puts everything together. Yeah. And then we will work together on a client where we provide both solutions as technology partners, often integrated by a value-added reseller. Okay. But this is really where we shake hands with other partners, technology colleagues, let's say, to put a solution for our clients.
All right. So the type of partnership will depend on the integration level we achieve. Indeed, within a certain product that the container can be tracked immediately and we go in there, or it's more of an, I would say, ICT integration we have. So the level of integration will make a difference between the type of integration we have and the revenue driver. Of course, that's the main benefit for us partners. We can extend their portfolio. Yeah. They're already offering the. All right. So that's clear what the value is for us. What is the value for the partners? We come to this box. First of all, explain me, what is a partner demo box?
Well, partner demo box is it's a box. Actually, it serves multiple purposes. Okay. This box. Yeah. It's three purposes. Okay. Let's go over them. Yeah. When you are potentially a partner, you want to enter the ecosystem of Sensolus. We're very happy to do. We have conversations. We have this fully automated. We have everything in place. There's some legal work, etc. But in the end, it's always a step. People want to test the solution. So then I have this ready-made box that I can send to our partners across the world so that they can test it. Inside, can we open it?
We can open the box.
So let's do it.
Yeah.
Inside, it actually contains every solution or every piece of hardware we can connect to the platform.
For example, I see a smart tracker. Of course, a smart tracker.
Of course, the smart tracker is in there. our main product, let's say today. But there's also the smaller version, and that's just a form factor.
Yeah.
And there's the smart gateways. Smart gateways becoming more and more important. You can connect this to a wire. You can put it. It will detect our tech solution. So those things become more important. But you only need one to test it just to get a feeling out of this. We also added a sensor, humidity and temperature sensor. As you know, our smart gateway is a gateway to capture temperature and humidity and other stuff too. In this case, we just do that because once you can capture that, we also do the fill out.
You understand.
And do the current sensing and everything. And there's also a little geo beacon in there for indoor tracking.
Yeah. All right. So with this, you have a toolbox in your hands. You can start exploring and testing if you're a potential partner.
Yes.
There are also other use cases where we use this box.
This we will send.
Yeah.
And of course, we won't leave the partner alone. We will help them. We will explain. Okay. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
There's a QR code in here. You scan it, takes you to a page, documentation. So normally our partners, as I know them, 90%, they will work it out. They will start testing and give us feedback. Secondly, when you are a partner, you go to customers, you go to prospects, you take this box with you. Yeah. There's nothing nicer than explaining to your customer about the solution, doing a demo. We have a fully optimized demo environment for our partners, by the way. They can show it. And what I like to do after 10, 15 minutes into the demo is, hey, now I can show you the hardware, the trackers. It changes the mood in the conversation. It's really nice. And they can open up the box and then show the tracker portfolio. Customers can really have a look and feel. They can always start thinking, how can I put this on my assets, etc. It's really nice too.
By the way, on the on the platform demo on the website, you can take an interactive demo tour on the platform. So go to the website, sensolus.com, and you can find sort of a really short demo tour there. So that's what Filip just mentioned. And of course, we have the hardware then. That's where we want to put it in their hands.
Yes.
That's about the second one. And the third option was?
A really good one. So how do we train our partners? We have a Sensolus Academy. We have that since 4 years. It's very successful.
Yeah.
Partners can come here, do classroom training. We also have a fully digitalized training. So they can do both. It's hybrid. We like them to come here in the classroom. They can meet everyone. They can meet you, PJ.
Yeah.
They can meet our CEO, CTO, talk to everyone, have the atmosphere here, and look at the VP engineering, etc. But they also get this box to do the complete curriculum because they need the hardware, they need to configure it, they need to know how to activate it because there's a lot of configuration you can do on this track.
I've done the training myself, and if I can do it, a partner can do it. It worked pretty well. It was very easy to do. So if I can do it, someone from marketing, I'm pretty sure partners can work it out.
It's built to be easy, so happy to hear that. But still, it needs some training, and that's also where our candidates or our students for certification, they get this box and they get to take it home too.
All right, thanks. Let's wrap it up. Thanks, Filip, for the talk about the partners. If you want to hear more about Sensolus, please subscribe or can watch or listen to our other podcasts and shows. See you next time. Bye-bye.